What if I told you your brain already knows what's about to happen before you do? Every second, it quietly predicts your next thought, your next move, even what you're about to see or hear, and it's almost never wrong. This isn't intuition or magic, it's neuroscience. And once you understand how your brain predicts the future, you'll start seeing reality itself in a completely new way.
I'm going to make a bold claim. Your brain is constantly predicting the future, not in some mystical psychic way, but in a very real, measurable, neuroscientific way. Every moment, your brain generates expectations about what's going to happen next, so seamlessly you don't even notice. What you think of as seeing or hearing isn't just your senses reporting reality, it's your brain's best guess about reality, constantly tested and updated. So what exactly is predictive processing? Your brain uses everything it's learned from past experience to forecast what sensory information is about to arrive. Instead of waiting passively for signals from your eyes and ears, your brain actively generates hypotheses about the world. When I say your brain predicts the future, I mean it anticipates the next fraction of a second, the trajectory of a ball, the next word in a sentence, the beat in a song. This isn't fortune telling, it's probability calculation at lightning speed. Musical emphasis on lightning speed. Why bother? Because prediction is incredibly efficient. If your brain can anticipate what's coming, it can prepare motor responses faster, filter out noise, and focus processing power where it's needed. Waiting for sensory data to travel from your eyes through your visual cortex to decision-making areas takes precious milliseconds. Time you don't have when catching a ball or swerving to avoid collision. So your brain cheats by predicting, then simply checks whether reality matches. Satisfied tone on matches. Here's how it works. Your brain operates on two streams flowing in opposite directions. Top-down predictions flow from higher brain areas, your expectations based on context and memory. Bottom-up signals flow from your senses, raw data from the world. When they meet, your brain compares them. If they match, your prediction was correct and you experience smooth, effortless perception. If they don't match, you get a prediction error and that signal travels back up to update your internal model. This is fundamentally Bayesian. Your brain uses prior beliefs and updates them with new evidence. Your priors are shaped by experience. If you've heard thousands of dogs bark, your brain predicts dog before you consciously identify it. But if it's actually a fox, that prediction error forces revision. Through millions of tiny corrections, your brain improves at predicting, which is really just learning. The system is designed to minimize surprise, making the world more predictable and easier to navigate. Tone of satisfaction and understanding. Prediction errors aren't failures, they're features. Every time your brain is surprised, it's an opportunity to learn. When you mishear a word in a noisy room or an object moves unexpectedly, that mismatch drives learning. Your brain tunes itself by reducing these errors across multiple timescales. Milliseconds for tracking movement, hundreds of milliseconds in speech, seconds in music or conversation. Better predictions mean smoother, more automatic behavior. You experience this daily without realizing it. When you catch a ball, your brain predicts where it will be, not where it is. You often know how familiar sentences will end before they finish. Tapping your foot to music means anticipating the beat, not reacting to it. Driving relies on forecasting what other cars will do, when lights will change, where pedestrians will move. This feels effortless because your predictions are usually right. But sometimes the system produces strange side effects. Perceptual illusions revealing the machinery underneath. Your brain predicts where moving objects should be, creating effects like flash lag. You hear words that weren't spoken because your brain filled them in. These aren't bugs, they're trade-offs for a system optimized for speed in a generally predictable world. Tone of appreciation for the system's efficiency. Sometimes strong priors override actual sensory evidence. You might hear words that weren't spoken or see motion where there is none, because that's what usually happens. Context helps your brain make smart predictions, but also creates biases. Visual illusions happen because your brain's predictions prioritize speed over perfect accuracy. These are features of an efficient system, not flaws. Can you improve your predictions? Absolutely. Deliberate practice trains your brain to build better priors. Learning an instrument, sport, or language teaches your prediction system what patterns to expect. Encouraging tone. Diverse experiences reduce bias by broadening your priors. Sleep consolidates new patterns and refines predictive models. Most importantly, mindful attention, actively noticing when predictions are wrong, helps you detect and correct faulty expectations before they become habits. Your brain is already a prediction machine. The question is whether you're training it on the right data. So next time you catch yourself finishing someone's sentence or instinctively ducking before something hits you, remember, that's not just quick reflexes. That's your brain's prediction engine, quietly running in the background, making the future just a little less uncertain. And now that you know it's there, you can start training it to make even better predictions. Your brain isn't just reacting to the world, it's actively constructing your experience of it, one prediction at a time.